Marvin Jones of the Jaguars. That team has been a mess this year. He had a nice game against them at the start of the year. They're going against Houston again here, if I'm not completely off on my scheduling.
No, you're right.
And he actually had, I don't know what happened at the coaching staff. Maybe the greasy, I'm getting my euphemisms confused. Squeaky wheel gets the grease. That's what it is. With the whole news coming out about him and Urban Meyer, that they're decided to get him the ball. But I still think he remains the best wide receiver that they're using on that team right now. And I only have him as sort of a solid start, but these are the debates that we're having this late in the year when you're sort of putting your playoff teams together with all the injuries and COVID news. So
solid start.
Yeah.
Josh, where do you land on this one?
Marvin Jones is going to land. I know it's a great matchup, but I'm going to still put him in the emergency start tier myself. Emergency
start for Marvin Jones. Jail, what about you?
I'm gonna put him in bench. He's only he's only been more than like a top 39 wide receiver. That's super annoying because I could have had a nice even round number at top 40 wide receiver, but in week 3 he was wide receiver 39. He's only been inside the top 39 3 times this season, and that was week 1, week 2, and week 6.
What about last week?
Last week he was wide receiver 40.
I'm seeing 37, but fair enough.
It's I'm looking at half PPR.
Okay, gotcha.
So yeah, I think I don't think he cracks the top. I don't think he's a wide receiver 3 this week. I'm gonna throw him in bench.
I'm more in line with Josh. I think you can plug him in this plus matchup, but I have zero trust in anything to do with Urban Meyer or this Jacksonville offense. If they fired Urban Meyer today, I think I would move him up from emergency start to solid start. Like, that's how much I distrust him running that team right now. But he's an emergency start for me right now. So we've got 2 emergency starts, a solid start and a bench. JL and Craig, you guys have canceled each other out here. But Marvin Jones is going to end up in the emergency start tier. If you have to start someone from Jacksonville not named James Robinson, though, I think Marvin Jones is probably the guy, Craig. I think that was a good name to bring up right there.